Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. And by the video title, you know what this video is about. The Steelers' defensive depth. That's the topic of today's video. But before we get into that, I get into something else, which is still on the topic of Steelers as well. First of all, I know some of you guys probably seen the SteelerNation Australia live stream yesterday with that super fan Edgar. Shout out to Edgar. That jersey collection when he showed the little jersey thing, the tribute to Troy Polamalu was amazing. He had he had a lot of jerseys. Look about from an estimate, from an eye test, look about 300 jerseys, 400 jerseys maybe more, all lined up. Had it spell out has basically a jersey. It said 43 for a tribute to Troy Polamalu, who's my favorite player ever. The reason I'm a Steelers fan is because of Polamalu. And he had pictures with Polamalu, and he had pictures of everybody. You know, everybody you name, you're like, oh, I got him, I got him, I got him. He's a super fan. He's the go-to fans. We got him in the Hall of Fame, a fan class like that. So shout out to him. But yesterday, I got an amazing gift. Because you guys know the Steelers are coming to Houston. They're coming to Houston in October to play the Houston Texans, and I was gonna go to that game too. I was going to buy my tickets probably next month and get the stuff ready. I was saving up stuff on the side too, like that, and then getting stuff ready to buy those tickets next month. And I knew something fishy was going on. Something fishy was happening behind the scenes. Something fishy that was good. It was happening behind the scenes. Cause my birthday is coming up on August the 4th. And I never been to a Steelers game. I had the opportunity to go to different football games. I never been to an NFL game ever. I've been to a lot of basketball games, a lot of Miami Heat games. I've seen the Miami Heat at their highest. I've seen them at their worst. I've been to a lot of wrestling events from the WWE, from AEW. I went to the New Japan Pro Wrestling, the G1 Climax back in 2019. I went to that. I went to a lot of different events, hockey games. I seen the Pittsburgh Penguins when they was here, Dallas Stars. I'm not really a big hockey fan, but I went to those games. I went to some baseball games before. I'm not a big baseball fan, but I've been to some games. But I've never been to an NFL game. And I had opportunity to go to NFL games. I live in Dallas, but I don't want to see the Cowboys as my first game. I want to see the Pittsburgh Steelers. So it was different chances. I remember I was younger when they had the Super Bowl here in Dallas. The tickets was very pricey, so I couldn't go to that one. Then they had a time where the Steelers played the Texans. I remember it was on Christmas. But it's for one odd reason, it started snowing. It snowed, so I was gonna drive to Houston in the snow. And then another time when they came here to play, when they had Gary Gilbert Cowboys, and remember the Steelers was 11-0 to start their little season off. That was that year. I think that was 2020. COVID, COVID was there during that time, so they had the seats limited. So most of the crowd was empty. It was some fans, a little bit of fans around, but you couldn't really buy seats like that. It sold out pretty quickly. I was like, come on, man, really? But this time, I was like, I'm going to this game. There's nothing that's going to stop me from going to this game. I don't care if Thanos came down here, Darkseid, or Frieza came down here to invade our planet. Nothing is stopping me from going to this game. So I was going to buy tickets for the game next month. I was going to buy them next month for the games in October. But my mother, I wonder why she kept calling and asking questions about, so when the games happen, when a game like that. I did ask her about the game. I said, because, I don't like driving far. Like that, I don't like because I think it's I think from Dallas to Houston, it's about a 4-hour drive. But the Arsenal not really. I like, driving is cool and stuff, but I don't like driving far, like that. So it's over a couple hours, the Arsenal not driving. So I was gonna just pay for her ticket and pay for everything. But like, you wanna go so she can drive. So I was gonna ask my mother, you wanna drive down there like that? I pay for the hotel and the ticket like that, so I ain't gotta drive like that. But I remember she was asking questions. She kept asking questions about the game, like over there. Like, I know she likes football, but she kept asking questions about it. And I didn't know that because my aunt was trying to get me tickets to the game, like that. But our family very close. They always do some surprise gifts and all crazy type stuff. And my aunt got me two tickets to the Steelers game, like that. So I ain't got to drive. So the 2 tickets to the Steelers game. We're going to the Steelers game. So we got a good view too as well. And the one in Houston when they play the Texans. So it's my first Steelers game ever. That right there might be my best birthday gift surprise ever. They got me pretty good. They called me on the phone. I was like, they calling for us. I was just asking like random questions. I was like, oh, they said got your 2 tickets. My birthday is tomorrow, of course, like that. But they got them a couple days earlier, like that. So shout out to my aunt and my mother, like that. Give me some birthday surprise. I don't really ask for anything. I haven't celebrated my birthday. I haven't celebrated my birthday in a long time. I think it's been probably since I was like 14 or 15, around that time. I don't really celebrate my birthday like that, and I don't really ask for anything. I don't ask for anything at all. like that. So that was a good surprise right there. So I'm going to the Steelers game, and yes, I will be filming it. I'll be filming it, doing a little vlog around like while I'm at the game, and I'm gonna have some very good fun. I'm being enemy territory because it's the Houston Texans, but I think there'll be a lot of Steelers fans packed in there. I think Daniel from State of Steelers said he's going there as well too. So I'm gonna see if I can see him there at the game too. But I'm going to the Steelers game. So if you guys live in Texas and you're going to that game too in Houston, if you see me, stop by. Let's get some pictures and stuff like that. We're gonna I'm gonna try to get as much pictures as I can. Try to like make a little collage thing and like get the tickets kind of like in a framed and all type of stuff, and just have a cool little experience like my first Steelers game and hang that picture thing on the wall of collage of all the things I did there. So that would be very cool. Though that was a big time birthday gift. So shout out to them. That caught me off guard. I was very surprised by that because I was about to buy the tickets the following month like that. Luckily I didn't buy them this month. It'll be like, oh, you got 4 tickets now. But I was about to buy the tickets. I was like, I'm gonna get these tickets to go to the game. I'm not missing this game. I was like, I missed the other ones. A lot of crazy things happened from the other ones. For me missing those, I cannot miss this one this time. But let me get into the video right here. On the Steelers' defensive depth is very, very good. You got guys like Cole Holcomb, Quan Alexander, Elandon Roberts, Mark Robinson. These players are very versatile and very good too. And like having a depth like this, some guys might can do both things. Like Cole Holcomb can be good in the run game and a little bit in the passing game. Quan Alexander, same thing. But Landon Roberts is more downhill type, a more guy for run stuffing and run stopping. So I feel like having that depth is always cool because you can just like put the pieces in. Like, okay, he's strong at this. Oh, we can put him right there. When you have a lack of depth, that's when you got kind of get stuck and it kind of like show the mismatches and it create put your player in bad positions and it create mismatches for yourself. So it's great to have like all these guys on the team. You look at our edge rushers, which is elite company. TJ Watt being a future Hall of Famer, he's like 5 sacks. He's like 5 or 6 sacks away from breaking the record. Cam Hayward is also there too, breaking the record too as well. So I think TJ Watt, is he 5 sacks away? That was a very close number. It's a very close number. I remember in that video we did on the live stream, we was talking about the crazy predictions. And Mark said that it'd be crazy if Cam Hayward breaks the record and then TJ Watt breaks the record again in the same game. That would be a historical moment if that was to happen. I hope that do happen though. That'd be very cool to see too. It gotta be at home too. Gotta be a home game like that. First game of the season would be a perfect fit for that like that, but it gotta be home too. That'd be crazy. Cam Hayward breaks the record. They stopped the game a little bit. They put the little thing up like the new sack leader. He waving and stuff, and then 2 quarters later, TJ Watt breaks the record, do his little pose and stuff. And then I wonder what would happen though. They keep going back and forth. Throughout the season, they say for instance like Cam Hayward have a hot game and he break the record again. He's like, I'm leading the Steelers in sacks now. And TJ Watt like, oh, TJ Watt had a monster game again, and they lead. That'd be crazy. They both are bouncing back and forth, like passing each other over and over. And Cam like, you know what? I ain't retiring. I'm gonna stay a few more years so I can add a little bit extra on. So that'd be cool. But our edge rushers are amazing. TJ Watt, Alex Highsmith had that big time season. Every year he got statistically better. You look at his numbers, you look at his pressures, you look at his sacks, the forced fumbles, like everything just got better. Like his awareness, his technique, all that got better. I love his spin move too that he do off the break. His little spin move sometimes when he rushing in. One time he did the fake half spin, so he rushed in, he did the fake half spin, got around, and got the sack. So he got a lot of craftiness to him. He's a big dude. I think he's 6'3". I'm 6'3" too. I'm 6'3" and a half. But I'm not no 200 like 90 pounds like Alex Highsmith is. Alex Highsmith is a big dude, but he's very agile, and he's very athletic and very like flexible too, the way he can maneuver through and kind of shrink himself down and get back there behind the backfield to get to the quarterback in different ways. So it's been great seeing his like improvement every year. Marcus Golden, another guy who had double-digit sacks seasons before, and who's a pretty good player, pretty solid player, pretty good player to have, especially you having a rotation behind TJ Watt. Alex Highsmith going to basically keep your guys fresh, and you have a guy you can go out there and trust who can probably be he most likely be a starter on other teams too. But since the Steelers got TJ Watt and Alex Highsmith, he's not going to be starting over here, but he will be getting a lot of reps and getting a lot of snaps because he's going to be very versatile and very key. And Nick Herbig, another guy too as well, who probably get a lot of reps, a lot of opportunities too. He has a lot of potential from the same college as TJ Watt with Wisconsin. I don't know. Hopefully he has a game like TJ Watt. I remember TJ Watt first game here with the Steelers. I remember like it was yesterday. It was against the Browns when they had Deshaun Kaiser. I forgot about him. But I remember TJ Watt had the 2 sacks and the interception where he jumped up, got the pick, had the 2 sacks and stuff. And you kind of just have the sense of like, he's going to be special, man. And I ain't saying Nick Herbert going to have this type of game because he might not have that opportunity early on in the season. But I think he's going to have an opportunity to go out there and showcase his skills. And from looking at his stuff at college and the way the Steelers are very good at finding edge rushers, I think he's going to go out there and do some spectacular things. Another thing, too, our D-line, you know, Cam Hayward is amazing. DeMarvin Leal, of course, has potential to be amazing. We've seen last year he was kind of wrapping it up a little bit, getting better and better and better. In the run game and run stopping, he had quick hands too at the line too. He had a lot of pass deflections from the line of scrimmage. He got injured, but I think this year he'll bounce back from the injury and go out there and showcase his skills. Keanu Benton, another guy too as well, who we drafted, who has a lot of potential and we have high hopes for. Larry Ogunjobi. Why we call him Larry OG? Larry Ogunjobi. Larry Ogunjobi. Larry Ogunjobi. There you go. Larry Ogunjobi, you know, is very good too. You know, he played on 3 different teams, I believe, in this AFC North. He played with the Browns. He played with the Steelers now, of course. I believe it was the Bengals too? Or was it the Ravens? It was one of those teams. But I know he played with 3 AFC North teams, and he signed back with us. So maybe we're the best out of the bunch he's been with. So he's going to be nice too. He's nice in the run game and getting to the quarterback in the pass game as well too. So we have a lot of versatility. And then you get to the secondary, which I love a lot. I know Corey Trice went down with an injury, had a lot of high hopes and potential for him. I think he's going to bounce back next season. When he recovered, he's a season-ending injury. So hopefully recover well. He can get an opportunity to come out here and showcase his skills. But JPJ, Pat Pete, Levi Wallace, Keanu Neal, DeMonte Casey, and of course the legendary Minkah Fitzpatrick, the young legend himself. There's a lot of depth. You can pick those guys anywhere. They said Patrick Peterson said he's going to start doing more, taking snaps from safety, maybe a little bit. Say he was working on that. It was like he was talking about that before. And we see Pat P also be put in the slot. JPJ, we're seeing them both working in the slot and outside. Levi Wallace, seeing on the outside and all types of stuff. DeMonte KZ can do a lot of different things. A lot of Cowboys had him for a long time, and the Falcons had him, as he's always been very versatile and been able to do a lot of crazy things at the league interceptions a few years back. I think in 2018? I think 2017, 2018. Like that, so he's very versatile too. And of course, Keanu Neal, another guy too, who's very versatile. So just having those guys who are not just good at one thing, but who have the ability to maybe branch out and put in other positions and be willing to do that as well is going to make the team just play even better. And, you know, having a guy like Minkah Fitzpatrick, we have a good guy at each level. You look at the levels, you look at the D-line, we have Cam Hayward, all-pro. You look at the linebackers, we got TJ Watt, all-pro. And we got Alex Highsmith, who should have been a Pro Bowler or second-team all-pro last year, but they kind of snubbed him. And then you look at cornerback position. You got all-pro and Patrick Peterson. I know he hasn't been all-pro in a while, but he still got the skills. He still got the skills. He might be a little slower than what he once were, but he's still fast like that. And he still got the hands, he still got the technique, and he still got the great IQ. And you look at the safety position, Minkah Fitzpatrick, all-pro. He's been an all-pro 3 of the last 4 years. So you're having a guy who's reached the pinnacle at his position. In each position group, it just makes things a little easier. Make things a little easier, especially with the depth you have, just to like go with different people at different times and different spots. So this team's gonna be nice. The depth is crazy. Like I put in the thumbnail, we have weapons. We have a lot. One more time, a lot of weapons. A lot of weapons. The Steelers is a very versatile team, and we're gonna go out there and show the world why we are still that historic franchise. We did not just win those 6 championships out of luck. You can't do something 6 times out of luck. We did it from pure grit and grind and determination and being true to ourselves. And that is getting to the quarterback and running the football. But the main thing, though, is getting to the quarterback. Every Super Bowl team that Steelers had that won a Super Bowl, even some of the ones that lost the Super Bowl, they always had a great, one more time again, great defense. Their defense has always been great. Always been very good going out there and making plays. So that's what we need to get back to now. We got the young quarterback. We have the weapons on offense. And they still young guys like that. They still capable, but I think the defense is going to be the side to rely on a little bit more because of the veteran presence and because of what we know, the capabilities we know they are capable of as well too. Because we've seen these guys go out there and do before. Defensive Player of the Year, T.J. Watt, Micah Fitzpatrick, 3-time first-team All-Pro, Cam Hayward, multiple-time All-Pro as well, Patrick Peterson, 8-time Pro Bowler, 4-time first-team All-Pro. So having these guys, you know what they are capable of. You know the ability that they can go out there and do. So let's see them put it together and go out there and win some games. That's all I got for the video today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.